Welcome to the Branch and Bloom podcast, where heritage takes root and families flourish. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Christina.
And as promised, we have
Brittany.
Today is all about our top 10 favorite Christmas traditions across the board. Little bit of differences between us.
Most of them are the same, yeah.
A lot of the same ones because we grew up in the same house, and those traditions are simple and fun, and we cannot wait to jump in with you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, number one on the list, in no particular order of favoritism, but just the first one we wrote down, is Christmas treats.
Let's go there.
So in our house, it's gingerbread cookies. We have done a gingerbread house before, but I feel like that's sometimes it's, and it's really good. I use a Mary Berry gingerbread house recipe. I use it for the cookies as well, but sometimes the house is a little more involved. That's probably the top one.
Mom, you know what you got to go with.
Our tried and true, like every Christmas, if I make nothing else, I'm going to make Chex Mix. And Chex Mix is probably one of the more dangerous Christmas treats because I could literally, I'm not kidding.
To eat, yeah.
I could literally sit there and eat half that pan in one sitting.
Yeah.
This Chex Mix is going to be your basic recipe from the back of the box.
Right, 1980, baby. That's right.
Nothing fancy, except I always add a little extra Worcestershire sauce.
I do a little extra seasoned salt.
I might as well.
I like salt. Yeah.
We must always, every Christmas, this is actually all of us, make fudge with my grandpa. He has been made county, regionally famous for his Christmas fudge. And so now we actually know how to make it.
Yeah.
But it's still fun to get together with him and do it as a fun tradition.
Yes, that is a memory that goes back to my earliest Christmas memories. He has always made delicious fudge, peanut butter fudge, chocolate fudge.
Yeah. And now if you have food sensitivities, there are ways to work around fudge recipes because coconut milk's a great substitute for dairy. We've even done sun butter instead of peanut butter for those who don't do peanuts. So,
and the butterfree butter.
Butterfree butter, as my children call fake or imposter butter. There's lots of ways to get around it. So that is a must for me. Doesn't quite feel like Christmas without that. And then sugar cookies, the sloppier, the better. Yeah. We are not talking picture perfect. It's where the icing's a little too runny and runs across the cookie onto the plate. But the kids really like that still to this day.
Okay, number 2 on the list is Christmas tree, specifically Tree Farm Christmas trees.
In your house.
Which we used to do.
Growing up, we did do it every year, Christmas tree from the Tree Farm. And we still do. There's a great place, 40 minutes from us. They have apple cider for free, but then they also have concession things. You can get little foods or treats. And it's so fun. They take you out on a little tractor wagon and you go out and find your tree, cut it down. That's really fun.
We resorted to an artificial tree a few years ago. Last year we got a real tree.
Yeah.
Just at the grocery store. It's great. Got it late and got it half off, which was really great.
Probably better because we transitioned to a fake tree after our first year of marriage where we got a fake or a real tree and all the needles within the week were a carpet on the floor. And I thought, I don't think I want to do that. So we got an artificial tree, but part of I would say that's our entrance into Christmas is putting up our tree. When do you put your tree up?
I was going to say, when do you? Ours is day after Thanksgiving. We go to the tree farm and do it.
It's usually that weekend after Thanksgiving. It used to be a little bit later. I think we waited a week because of the real tree factor. But now it's either the weekend after or the Monday, Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
And I've never followed the rules. I tend to do it the weekend before Thanksgiving because I still think of it as Thanksgiving just with lights in the background. Yeah. But it's at the entrance for me into that whole holiday season because I love the way it looks to have a Christmas tree up this time of
Yeah.
year. I want a little bit longer
Mhm.
than just those 4.
It is too
weeks.
short. I feel like that whole it's a lot of beauty and a lot of work to decorate for a really short window of time.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's just kind of how we do it. But I'm not a diehard. I don't think that there's one right day.
No.
Do you think there is?
No, but okay, let's segue into number 3, which is Christmas music. Okay, there are varied opinions. Some people are like first day of November, Christmas music.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no. I am after Thanksgiving. Day after Thanksgiving, it's on. Christmas tree, Christmas music, decorations,
Oh.
all of it.
Okay.
I have a lot of songs I need to remember the lyrics to, so I need more time than that.
I tend to trickle it in maybe in November because my kids start to like to listen to it in November. And I actually had to create a household rule that we only do Christmas music November and December.
Yeah.
So that we're not doing it all year round because then I have weird feelings that happen. I don't know.
It's wrong to associate jingle bells with flowers.
Yeah, that's true.
So generally what happens is we have this funky Christmas mix that I will turn on when we decorate our tree, which is before Thanksgiving. And I do the funky music. And then after Thanksgiving, I transition to more of the classics,
The hymns or the jingle bells?
Or just traditional. You mean traditional?
All of it. I will say the first half of December, I feel like I lean more into the hymns, into more of the expectant Advent hymns. Although in the car and things, we just sing the fun songs.
Yeah.
But if I'm like doing cooking in the background, I might put the hymns on. The second half is more rejoice, rejoice kind of music.
Yeah. That's fun. That's neat.
I would say when I cook, it's more like jazz, Christmas jazz. Dad loves, he used to love the Kenny G music with the saxophone.
Yeah.
And I think he still does. I think he still loves that sound and he loves jazz. So we listen to more jazz when we're cooking.
Yeah.
But otherwise, mornings are more of the traditional hymns. And usually later in the day, it's more of the fun.
Oh, yeah.
How about you?
I have I use Pandora primarily. So I have one that's more like a Christian artist that I like. That'll be the launch point.
Yes.
So that it's more actual Jesus celebrating focus.
Right.
But then I also have a Frank Sinatra Christmas holiday playlist. And I love that one.
And that's kind of our cooking too. But what is your favorite artist? What are some of your favorite artists you listen to?
Or what's like
a
your
variety.
song?
My favorite Christmas song is "O Come, O Come, Emmanuel." I think I love a good like deep, broody kind of like emotional sounding song too, and I love the like you said that expectant feeling of it, the yearning, thinking of the yearning for the Messiah, and then knowing we know the end of the story now.
I have those are my favorite lyrics. Of all of the Christmas hymns.
What are some of your
as well?
of all the hymns?
What about just overall Christmas?
Okay, I can't do that.
Oh,
I have to have categories. I have to have categories. So for the hymns, O Come, Emmanuel. Although second place would be the newer O Come, All You Unfaithful.
Oh, yes.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Now, what about like fun Christmas? Because that's kind of
what's your favorite?
I was
overall?
gonna say "O Holy Night." I love "O Holy Night."
Yes. Kenan loves that one. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
But I don't know that there are any that I don't like. Even some of the older hymns that I used to sing in church as a child that you don't hear anymore. I think those just lyrically are beautiful.
One that I don't. Well, this is like my least favorite, maybe. One.
Least favorite hymn.
Not a hymn. One song I don't understand at Christmas time is the "War Is Over."
No.
John Lennon.
No, yeah.
That's always played at Christmas time. I never understand how does it mention Christmas?
Yeah, it says.
Oh, so this is Christmas.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I know it says Christmas.
But it doesn't feel like a Christmas song. So anyway.
It probably was released around Christmas one year.
Maybe, yeah.
Another of my least favorites would be Hana Hiliki Lucky is a place to be on a Hawaiian Christmas Eve.
That's right.
Or
Now,
something.
one of our
That's not
favorites
mine, though, but-
is there's one fun song about what's the Texas Christmas?
Merry Texas Christmas, you all.
Yeah, that one. We've never heard that. Had you ever heard it?
I don't think I've heard it.
Oh.
I live in Texas. I don't
You
know
need to
that.
know.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's good.
One like thing I always get tickled about at Christmas time all year, but I really anticipate it and love it at Christmas is Kenan told me this joke last year, 2 years ago, so he saw it where there was a for lease sign and underneath someone wrote Navidad for lease Navidad. So every time I see this now, I think for lease Navidad.
That's funny.
Yeah, the music's a big part. I feel like that's one of the biggest parts of the memory attachment for Christmas traditions.
One of my favorite in-between songs, it's not like a typical funsy one, but maybe not totally a hymn. Hark how the bells ring.
Oh, yes.
Carol of the bells. Carol of the bells.
Yes.
That's also very good.
Moving forward.
Christmas movies.
Christmas movies.
Oh la la. I'll just start because I don't have a ton. I do watch a lot of Christmas movies, but I love A Christmas Carol.
Which one?
With Jim Carrey.
Yep.
Love it. It's
the most accurate, I feel like.
I think it's most accurate to the book. And I just love the way they did it.
Well, that ties in to one of your traditions.
I first have to also mention the Muppet Christmas Carol.
That goes back.
Yeah,
Classic.
But you listen, that's your sort of segue.
Our segue into Christmas, speaking of the Christmas Carol, is on our way to drive to all of our Thanksgivings. We listen to the Christmas Carol audiobook in the car.
Yeah.
And that's kind of our real beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your favorite Christmas movie?
Okay, mine, I have to watch A Christmas Story every single year.
Yes.
Also affectionately known as Red Ryder BB Gun.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Yes. Mine that I always think of is the 12 Dates of Christmas, which is totally Hallmark and cheesy, but I just really like it. There's something
funny.
really charming about it. I don't know. So
And
that's a fun one.
Charming. That's a better word.
Other ones that I feel like have influenced our family have been
so much.
The Grinch with also Jim Carrey. He's making his appearance.
Which I think that my husband can quote almost that entire. It's probably the only Christmas movie he'll sit down and watch the whole thing.
That's true. Yeah, he does love that one.
That is true.
Or White Christmas. Come on.
White Christmas every
That's
year.
really great.
Little Women, that to me, not the new one. The 90s one is Christmas. The new one to me is autumn.
Yeah, I see that. They
And
focus
the 90s one is Christmas.
And maybe it's because we got that. You guys got that from your uncle for Christmas?
I think it's more
On
the scenery
VHS.
for me.
It opens at Christmas.
It opens
Does
at
the book
Christmas.
open at Christmas?
Yeah, I think so.
We looked at that one the other day.
They're
that
reading
store.
a letter and they're worried about not having Christmas gifts.
Right, with their dad.
Klaus, newer one.
I like that one.
Netflix put that out.
I like it as a story, and Kenan especially appreciates it from the movie element, how it was made, the animation style.
Yeah.
I like
the
that one
story is super redemptive.
Yeah.
And there's a real character arc, which I feel we don't often get in modern movies.
Number 5 is Polar Express in and of itself is a tradition. I feel
not just the movie. It's
No.
Yeah.
This can look different ways. You go first.
Yeah, we do more low key where we make puppy chow, or some people I guess call it muddy buddies.
I've heard that. Yeah.
We grew up calling it puppy chow. The Chex Mix, peanut butter and chocolate, and then powdered sugar. Or not Chex Mix, but just Chex cereal. Anyway, but then we'll eat that and watch. We'll make hot chocolate as well and watch Polar Express.
Yeah. One year we went to a local railroad and took a Polar Express themed train ride, which was really fun. Everybody was in their jammies. But what we have done for 13 years probably is we have a night when the kids were little. This was very surprising to them. Now they just play along because it's just for fun. But we would put them all to bed early because, it gets dark so early and they weren't aware of what time it was really. And Joey and I would make popcorn and put it into individual bags. And then we would also do hot cocoa in to-go mugs. And we would queue up the scene from the movie where the train pulls in. It's really loud. It shakes the whole house and the whistle blows. And we would turn that up really loud so they could hear it all through the house. And previously, before they went to bed, we had tucked a ticket under their pillow. So they knew if they heard the Polar Express sound, The first time we just said, oh, do you have a ticket? Is it under your pillow? Look under your pillow. And then now they know, they look under their pillow, they come out. Joey pretends to hole punch it.
So cute.
And then we load up in our van. We watch the movie in the van because we're in the country. So till we get to where there are Christmas lights, we watch the movie, then we turn it off and we go and do a big drive around Christmas light night. That Polar Express night is what we call it. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I like about 3 scenes from the movie Polar Express.
Hot chocolate?
I love hot chocolate. I love the opening scene. I love clearly that one kid he's homeschooled. He knows all the facts about trains.
That's right.
The brat
That's
know-it-all
right.
kid.
Yeah, the know-it-all. He's just like spitting
Elves.
facts.
Yeah.
Stupid underwear.
I don't like Santa in that movie.
No.
I don't love the creepy guy on top of the train.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You don't like the creepy guy?
I guess you just don't appreciate deep cinematic symbolism or something, I guess.
I actually do. I love that movie. I love the music in it.
Mhm.
But yeah, there are some little bit creepy parts.
I think my favorite part is when the ticket flies out the window and it
I
shows
love that
all
part.
the places it goes and the eagle and the wolves. And all
Okay,
that.
so
The roller
maybe
coaster.
Maybe I just
maybe you
don't
just have a few that you don't
understand-
like
That's
instead of
probably it.
only a few that you
I don't
do
like Santa. He seems grouchy.
Really?
He seems a little
A little
irritated.
too serious. He's serious. He's a serious Santa.
He seems like
Man, I do not.
he did not get his cookies. There are key lines from that movie, like the stupid underwear, and then I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
Yes.
Yes. Or Christmas just doesn't work out for me. I don't know. That's one that
Yeah,
we say
yeah,
a lot. If something goes wrong, Christmas just doesn't work out for me.
That's what I love about movies is they do inform bits of family culture.
Yes.
yes.
The lines. And
Mine's
The
probably when he
language.
goes, elves.
You always love that.
All right, let's move forward to something more serious, in a good way, not like the Santa on Polar Express. Advent. Advent, and with that, all of our church activities.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. Our church, maybe not every year, but most years, will do a Christmas program. Sometimes they'll have a group that's part of a choir with prepared songs. And then I really love it because there's some that are just the choir singing, and then other songs where congregation and the choir sort
That's
of
nice.
leading it.
Yeah.
But it'll have scripture readings and things like that. I always enjoy that
Mhm.
one.
I'd say the church programs that you've done. You've
Oh,
put on some
yes.
really great church programs for the kids.
I have done, what are they called?
Christmas pageant.
Christmas pageants.
Mhm.
I've done Christmas pageants with my kids and their friends many years,
Mhm.
Yeah.
probably 6 or 7 years.
Mhm.
I started off just sort of writing a really basic script, very much what happened in the Bible. And then I've also used Answers in Genesis has some
Mhm.
scripts.
Yeah.
And then I just sprinkle in music through there and we just practice a few times.
It's
and
just great. It's really been
Yeah.
great.
those
Are you
are-
doing it this year?
No, the kids are doing a program at church this year.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can convince them to
do both.
do
Yeah.
both.
I will say, I grew up where we would go to church on Christmas Eve or early Christmas morning, and it was very candlelit and not somber. It was quiet. It was very calm. It was very reverent. It was very reflective. And we don't do that anymore, but I do miss that. Those are some of my best Christmas memories as a child.
In addition to that, with Advent, we take that month and we stop doing our morning basket. And in place of morning basket and actually history and science, we kind of wipe that to the side and we do an Advent study. I wrote an Advent study actually because I wasn't finding one I loved.
You should put that on
So
here.
great. We'll link it in the description.
Link it in the description.
It's really good. You did a really great job with
Yeah.
that. Mhm.
I want the kids to, amongst all of the fun and joy, which I think gets to have its own place,
Mhm.
because God is a good God and he gives us really great gifts. And some things are just fun
Mhm.
in life. And that's great. And I want them to have the background of why
Mhm.
we have these good things, why we are celebrating. Christmas is such an easy time to draw out the purpose of the gospel.
Yeah.
And I want that to be written on their hearts. So we go through that every year. And picture books go with that, which we did not put on this list.
Books. We have lots of favorite books.
Okay, number 7 is caroling.
Do you do any Christmas caroling?
No, none. And I don't feel bad about it.
We generally do go Christmas caroling, and I don't feel bad about it. We tend to go to widows or widowers or shut-ins or people who had recently like been in a car accident who were at home and uncomfortable. And that's who we focus on, and we go Christmas caroling.
And I love it. We used to go to nursing homes, and I love that. I think it's a great way to serve and just bring a little happiness to people who maybe aren't getting a lot of happiness in that season.
It is one of our key ways of doing service. One other service thing that we will do is help people who can't put up their own tree, put up their tree in our family, which has been a real key part of that season for the kids. They always really enjoy that.
Number 8 is Christmas coloring books, which that has just always been a thing since I was a child, and then it got passed on to my children.
I remember laying on the floor in the living room with the giant dinosaur TV in the corner and watching a Christmas movie or half watching, and coloring. And I just loved that. And so we still do that. We'll specifically make sure we have a couple of Christmas coloring books and fresh crayons.
And it's also about the way the lighting hits the page, because I don't ever turn on the overhead lights.
Or if you're coloring near the Christmas tree.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
The glow
of
the
a fireplace
TV.
or something, that would be beautiful.
I mean, I still color with the kids. I love it. We love it. Yeah.
I do too. Number 9 is Christmas puzzle.
Classic.
Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people hate puzzles. And so they do not understand. I think if you don't enjoy puzzles in general, it's hard to understand why people love the Christmas puzzle tradition.
And this was another one started by my dad. Grandpa gave us a lot of Christmas traditions.
He really did.
Yeah. But it's great. Usually we'll do a wintry scene one. Some people, they just do a 1,000-piece puzzle no matter what it is. To me, it's more about what the pictures of.
Listen, I say nope, but what did we do? We did those Thomas Kincaid puzzles. We Mod Podged them and made them framed in your bedroom. We did those at Christmas.
We did.
Were they? Oh, that's true.
One of my favorite ones that we have done is, I don't know if you pronounce her name Lore or Lore Pemberton. She's an artist.
A puzzle?
They are a little on the pricier side.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I paid $30 for it on Amazon, but I love her art.
Yeah.
It's so whimsical and beautiful. So we have done her puzzle at least one year. Maybe we did 2 different ones, and that was my favorite.
We used to always Mod Podge them. I think, though, moving forward, probably what we'll do is not, because then you end up with all these framed wintry puzzles and you don't know what to do with them.
It's true.
So just take it apart, enjoy it the next year.
Or give it to somebody else to enjoy.
Our library does that, like a puzzle exchange,
Nice.
where if you have an old puzzle that you've done and you don't want it anymore, you can come and other people bring theirs.
That's really great. The puzzle thing is something I will start with the kids. I have one child in particular who will get a huge portion of the puzzle done. Loves it. And she wants to find all the key pieces.
Not surprising.
And then after the kids go to bed, Joey and I a lot of times will sit up and do it as well while the movie's going in the background. And that's also really, really fun. We will do either movie in the background, music, or there is a book called The Christmas Doll by Elvira Woodruff, maybe is the name, I think. And it's a little bit of like a Victorian sad. It's a bit Dickensian, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
But it's really good. And the narrator is really great. And so we'll do that in the background a lot of times too.
Okay, number 10, last but not least, because like we said, these are in no particular order, is Christmas lights.
Put them up. Enjoy them.
Take them down.
Put them up. Enjoy them. Is what I was gonna say. drive around and look at them. We like them flashy. We like them white. We like them colorful.
Yes, I like.
Yeah.
We've gone through different seasons of just the clear lights. Now we do colorful lights because we have grandkids. I think we
Yeah.
have
I want
to
to say something that might be controversial,
Uh-oh.
not to us,
Oh.
is the LED people need to get it together.
The people who
The
create.
manufacturing people.
The people who create it.
Yeah, not the people
Yeah.
who use them.
Well, I'm not going to make any special statements.
It's a money saver. Lights are
I am
expensive.
going to
It's
get
hard to
LED lights, but I do want to.
non-LED.
Yeah, I want. Well, and I
I
want
like
to
the
use
soft
LED.
white. You have to do
Yeah.
the soft white.
We are personally going to switch to LED just because of cost. So I understand. But the people who create LED lights,
Mhm.
there has got to be something they can do to make them look like incandescents.
You'd think so.
It's too harsh. If I look at a light like
Mhm.
from the corner of my eye,
Sometimes
it
they're
shouldn't
very,
hurt.
especially if it's the cool tone. That's a lot
Yes.
like.
It's painful.
Because I want to do the fun, colorful lights on the outside of the house because that's what my
Yeah.
kids like. But sometimes the blue especially feels like it's painful.
We do a lot of, one of our major traditions is everyone's bathed, jammies, cozy, and we pile in the car with blankets, a pillow if you want, and we find a neighborhood and we drive and look at all the lights and yard
Yes.
decorations and stuff like that. We do that throughout the month of December, so that's really fun.
That's just something we've participated in, being part of a neighborhood with lights,
Uh-huh.
and then also just gone around and looked and enjoyed. And
Yeah.
we do put lights on. We have for most of the time. We've almost always done lights on our house.
Yeah.
And it is just festive.
Mhm.
It
It
just makes me
is.
happy.
We grew up in a town where there was a housing development called Christmas Lake Village. And you can imagine the light displays were on point. We still sometimes will drive there and look at lights. And then our local park does a really great display
Mhm. Yes.
that we love to go see as well. We typically at this time would go through stories of home and give you something really practical or a memory to enact in your own space. But that has been this whole podcast. So we are going to leave you with a Bible verse that undergirds the importance of why we hold up these traditions in our homes. In Joshua 4, the Lord had told the men to put these stones of remembrance up. And at the end of chapter 4, he says, "It is so that all the peoples of the earth may know that the hand of the Lord is mighty, that you may fear the Lord your God forever." So when our children ask the questions, why do we do this? We can say, it really is because of Jesus.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's the reason.
And even if all things can convey that fear of the Lord, but even if it's just celebration of the Lord or celebration of the good gifts,
Yes.
all these things that you can use everything to point them, even when you're putting lights on the tree, like even if you focus on memory verses, Jesus is the light, just talk about that as you're putting the lights on, or decorating the tree. God makes all things beautiful in his time, in their time. Just things like that, where you can always be drawing attention back to the Lord in these traditions is really special.
Those are the ways we walk by the way we talk about God's word when we stand up, when we sit down.
Yeah.
All the time.
Right.
Just becomes part of our everyday life. Yeah. Have a wonderful day, and we hope that you will join us next time here on the Branch and Bloom podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I thought you were pausing.
Today's all about our top 10. Top 10.
Today is all about.
It's not usually this bad.